it's Guido coming at you with a tactics talk, and I did a mission. I did a mission. I did in the Mouse, in the mighty Mouse. And here I am in a pure tier 10. No artillery, which is nice. Lots of big TDs. And I go over the 1-2 line because what is my mission? My mission is to bounce. Probably one of the more cancerous missions in the entire game. I mean, really, it's. But I managed to get it. I did get it, and you can see that the JPZ is getting pummeled by something. Looks like some HE is coming in there. There's no artillery, so some of those big HE firing TDs are probably up there. And I knew on the 1-2 line, the reason I went over there is I had this mission. And you can see the entire team is stacked here. This is indeed a loss. If you look at the deployment, you can probably tell right away that this team loses because it's really just doing a lot of camping, to include myself right now. I'm thinking, well, maybe they'll push in, and once we start to get advantage, I'll push up and get some bounces. And then I said, right about here, I said, this team is getting picked apart. See how you're seeing? See how they're shooting you, guys? They're shooting you. I knew it was only going to go bad, so here I come. I've got my turret turned for an angle. I don't quite have my hole yet. There we go. Okay. Oh, HE, fantastic. But I got to bounce, and I come in at an angle. I got my turret turned. Now I'm turning my hole, and I'm just going to come out in the open and bounce shots. Because I did a mission, man. I have a bounce mission. This is not particularly great gameplay. I sort of hoped I could get close enough that I could light some of them. But the problem is I'm going to get tracked right there, and I will never recover from being tracked. Moving my turret a little bit. There we go. I have one shot. Let's get it. There we go. Boom. And take some damage. Yay. I hit somebody for 476. And look at the HE coming in there. We got heat. We got HE. There's a heat. There's an HE round. There's another heat round. 3,420 bounced. Well, what was my mission? I think you can guess. I think I already said it. It's a bounce mission. I just need to bounce the most in the game. Minimum of 1,000, most in the game. How am I doing? Well, minus the HE shots coming in here. Let me just turn my turn. Oh, there we go. Finally. 5,260. Now, some of you may be going, Guido, that's terrible gameplay. You just threw the game for your team. It's a mission, man. What do you want from me? I thought it was interesting, though, the amount of gold that came flying at me right there. I didn't last that long, did I? 1133, despite all the hit points and the armor and everything else. Now, 5,260, that's almost like having 2 more Mouses with me. Here's what I loved about this replay, though. Consider the amount of tanks that were focused on me and shooting at me, and then look at what my team was doing while that was happening. Nobody moving up to light all those shooters so that all those huge guns in the back could then start concentrating on them. Right? They're all shooting me. Those guys had to see that I was getting absolutely pummeled. And I did have, to be quite honest, it wasn't just a foolhardy charge forward. Okay, it was mostly. But the other thought in my mind was, let's light these guys up. Let's get them shooting me. I can get a decent angle on this mouse. I just didn't have quite enough that I wanted on the hull. I didn't quite get turned where I wanted to. But maybe as they're concentrating on me, we can break this stalemate. We can get some of these mediums to get up there, or maybe even the TDs to help push in here and start lighting these guys up and nom nom nom, eat them up. But of course, nothing doing. They just all sat back there and watched me die. And I am quite certain that what went through their mind is, oh, look at that idiot going forward. Well, there was an advantage created right there, fellas, that if you and the mediums had taken advantage of, we might have been able to get in there and start shooting. You'll notice that we did get one of the TDs spotted and put some damage on him. But they let it go. So many times I see this. Advantages are let go. Now, if it was organized and they were listening and we had comms, then I could say something like, hey, I'm moving forward. Why don't you guys, let's get some mediums up there. Let's light them up while they're all shooting me, because I can bounce a bunch of these shots. Get some lights on these guys and start taking them down with our big guns while they concentrate on one really heavily armored tank that they're going to have a hard time putting down. But we didn't get there. It's not organized gameplay. It's a pub. But I did get my mission. Remember, I told you at the beginning. I did a mission. We'll see you later.